What's up,
Ignition? We are back. It is Thursday. Last night we had Ignition, and Wyatt here, oh no, talked about heaven and hell. Wyatt, if you could recap your message in less than 30 seconds, what would you say?
I think the biggest thing I think to take away is that lots of times as Christians we think of heaven and hell as like the places we go when we die, which is true. But the bigger way that the Bible talks about it is that heaven is a place that we can experience now. Heaven is wherever God is, and hell is wherever you're avoiding God. And so you can come to experience either one, and God gives us a pathway to experience heaven here and now in our lives today.
Yeah, some would say that Ignition on Wednesday nights is heaven on earth.
A little slice of heaven.
We get a little slice of heaven each week, and that is a gift. If there's something that you didn't get to touch on as much, or that you really want to make sure they heard, what would that be?
I think if I had a little more time, I maybe would have talked about how in Genesis 1, it says that God created the heavens and the earth. And notice that God did not create hell. Like, hell was not supposed to be here. Hell was introduced when Adam and Eve kind of decided that they get to decide what's right and wrong for themselves. And that's what brought hell to earth. And what God is doing is he's trying to get hell out of earth. And in order to do that, he's bringing heaven and earth together. And hell has to kind of be a different place, which is why we talked about those who want to go to heaven, go to heaven. But he also lovingly allows us to have a place where if we don't want to partake in that, we can do that.
Yeah, and when God created the world, he created it heaven and earth. His intention is for us to be in heaven with him. That is his ultimate goal because he loves us that much.
Yeah, absolutely.
How could someone live this out this week?
I think the biggest thing is just maybe starting to think about God's commandments, not as like rules that you have to strive for of like, I got to do the right thing and avoid the wrong things. But it's like, hey, here's one way that I can experience heaven this week or this day. It's like, I can be kind to someone. I can, if I'm going to lie to someone, I can not lie. Or if I can, just the commandments are actually ways to start to experience heaven here on earth. So following the commandments, but also looking at them as a way to do it like that, rather than like these big kind of things you have to strive for or work so hard for. It kind of relieves some of the pressure and allows us to see heaven in our lives today. Yeah,
we can experience glimpses of heaven on earth right here and right now. So go do just that and bring that to people around you. Next week, we have our Pastor Q&A when Pastor Mike is coming with us. I'm going to post that Q&A form on our story. So if you missed it or you have a question that came up last night or you've just been thinking about it, make sure to submit your questions to get them answered by Pastor Mike next week. And we'll see you there.